Hey everybody, it's Jason again. Thank you for joining our weekly Facebook Live post. For those of you who are in attendance, this week we are going to talk a little bit about tire dressing, tire dressing and tire maintenance or wheel maintenance, to be more specific. But what I wanted to kind of go through was the SONAX tire gloss gel. This is this bottle here. It's a 500 milliliter bottle, which is just shy of 17 ounces. And as you can see, it's in a liquid form. It's a nice blue gel. This is a silicone-rich formula for tires and rubber. It not only gives a nice dressing or a nice tire shine, but it also actually rejuvenates the rubber too. So some of the products that are on the market, maybe they go on easy or they give a nice shine, but they actually kind of suck, or that's a bad word, sorry. They kind of pull some of the moisture out of the rubber itself. And this product here will not do that, so you won't get the browning effect that you see in some tires who use a lot of dressing on them. The way that we apply this is with the SONAX application sponge. Kind of any foam sponge will work, but the SONAX application sponge is nice. It's got a nice handle here. It's reusable, of course. And all you do is simply put the gel onto the foam applicator like this, and then disperse it onto, or rub it into the tire, the rubber on the tire itself. This will, once the pad is nice and conditioned and has plenty of product in it, you can go around and after it's kind of fairly conditioned, like I said, you can go around and do 4 tires very quickly. One of the nice things about this product, the bottle cost is a little bit higher than most of it out there. However, your price per ounce, your usage, the material cost is way less. I had a bottle down in Florida last year, had maybe a little bit more than this, maybe a little bit more than half of the bottle. And I did 40 cars, so 80 tires I actually put the tire gloss gel on, and I still had a little bit left at the bottom of it. So I can safely say that you're going to get 80 to 120 tire applications out of one bottle, which if you're using anything that's like an aerosol, you're not going to get near that. I would say maybe 20 to 30 applications with one aerosol bottle. So your material cost is way less. And the amount of shine you can get is unbelievable. You can leave it on really heavy if you like, and let it soak into the rubber, and it makes it a really nice shiny tire if you'd like that. Or you can put it on the same way. And what I like is a kind of a natural look where the tire looks rejuvenated, more normal, or new. And what I do is I take like an old towel, an old dirty towel, or an old T-shirt or whatever. Put this on, I let it sit for maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and then I take that old tire, old T-shirt, and wipe it down. And what I like about that is it kind of rejuvenates the tire, makes it look new again. The other thing about the gel that I like when you compare it to some of the aerosols is, as you guys know, once you've got your wheel cleaned, make it all nice and shiny, that final touch is to put your tire dressing on it. Well, if you have an aerosol, sometimes you get an overspray on the wheel itself. With the gel, you don't get that. You can get in right tight with the rim around the tire itself, and you don't get that overspray, which is really nice. So that's the tire gloss gel. I don't know what you're motioning for. So
sling.
Sorry.
Tell them about the sling.
The sling, of course. This product, unless you put it on really heavy, I will have to say that, I have seen it, but if you put it on and let it kind of melt into the rubber a little bit and absorb, it will not sling on the car, which is nice. A lot of people ask us, does this sling on the car? And I tell them, if you put it on like super heavy, where it's really jelly, yeah, it's gonna happen. But if it's conditioned and it's sat there a while and it's been wiped clean where there's not a lot of excess, it will not sling. So that's a nice feature to the SONAX tire gloss gel as well.
Hey, what's the tip for the tire gloss gel?
The tip is...
How do you get to the bottom of it?
That's right, the tip. Sorry, Leanne. A nice little tip on this, thanks for the reminder, is once you've, and a lot of guys do this, They put their tire on, they put their application on, and it's really hard to get down on the bottom of that tire, right? So what you do is you do maybe 3/4 of your tire itself, get in the car, move it forward just a half a turn of the tires, and then you can get the tire gloss gel on the other side of the tire. So you have a nice uniform application around the entire tire. So that's a little tip. Sorry about that. Anyway, so wheel maintenance. Okay, this is the SONAX Wheel Rim Shield. Okay, and what this does, and we've had a lot of questions about this product. What this does is it really is a protection to the rim itself. So when you're driving your car, you get brake dust from the sintered iron that is dispersed when you have a brake pad and it presses against the rotor. What happens is there's friction there, and there's sintered iron that's dispersed off the rotor and the brake pad itself. Well, where does that go? Well, as a lot of guys know, or a lot of people know, it's spread onto the wheel or the rim, and the barrels get really dirty and the spokes get dirty, and it's hard to clean. So what SONAX Wheel Rim Shield does is it provides a coating or a network protection above the wheel, so that it's kind of the sacrificial layer between your rim and the clear coat that's on the rim and the sintered metal that is flung off while you're braking. It is not, I'd like to say this, it's not the silver bullet. Some people think that when they put this on that they're not going to have brake dust that builds up on the wheel. Just because you put a coating or a protection on the wheel doesn't mean brake dust just automatically goes away. You're still going to produce brake dust when you apply the brake in your car. What this does is it protects the clear coat on your car, on your wheels, and it also makes it much easier to clean once they are dirty again. So that's kind of the purpose of this product. The product itself it could not be easier to apply. You clean the wheel thoroughly, the barrel and everything, and then you take the cap off. This is an aerosol. There's a little ball in there that you can hear when you shake it up, so shake it up really well. And then you spray it liberally on the wheel and the barrel itself. There's no reason to, actually please don't. Wipe it off. Don't rub it in and whatever. It will self-level itself. And what it does is it creates a protective network above the clear coat that is on the wheel, on your painted wheel. It's safe on any wheel, and I'm going to spray this. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Do you think I'll be able to see this?
Yeah.
So you'll see it comes out in a really fine mist. See that fine mist? That's what you do. So you liberally, like I said, liberally spray it on the wheel and let it sit. It will cure itself. It will self-level. And what it really does, it's a protection against the brake dust. It's your sacrificial layer between the brake dust, the hot metal, and your wheel itself. There's one thing I'd like to say about this. It will leave on dark rims. You will see a bit of a light haze, okay? And what that haze really is that network of protective pieces that are in the formula that build up, and they build that shield against the brake dust that's produced from braking. So just wanted to let you know that's a little heads up. We have heard some feedback on that it does create that little bit of haze, but if you're willing to allow that to protect your wheel, then all for it. And again, it's for protection and for easy cleaning. It's not the bulletproof, hey, my brake dust doesn't stick anymore. It doesn't matter. Even if you put a Highline coating on there, it's going to happen. So that's the Wheel Rim Shield. Spray on and leave it. Couldn't be easier.
How long does it take to dry?
It takes about an hour. Drying time's about an hour, so once you've applied it, let it sit an hour. Longer is probably better. Kind of depends on the environment that you're in. If you're in a high humidity climate, you'll probably need to let it dry a little bit longer, maybe 90 minutes. In an arid area, maybe a little less, 45 minutes. But an hour is a good benchmark. So.
Can I move the car?
No, you cannot move the car. I would recommend not moving the car. So don't move the car for an hour. The other question I get is, how long is this going to last? So the area, and I think everyone knows this, but the wheels, in your car is a very hostile area. It's a very harsh environment. So this will last about 6 weeks. That's what we're seeing. It may last a little bit longer. It depends on how much brake dust is emitted from your brakes. But about 6 weeks. The nice thing about the 6 weeks, or the nice thing about the product, is it's ridiculously easy to use. So wash the car after 4 or 5 weeks or whatever, get the wheels all nice and clean, go around, spray it on there. It takes about a minute and a half and you're done. So it's easy application and maintenance once it's been applied. So that's the SONAX Wheel Rim Shield. Again, try it out on sonaxusa.com. We do have a special on that. It is buy the tire gloss gel and the wheel rim shield, and you get how much off?
$3.
$3 off this weekend. That
Just
ends on
this
Monday.
weekend.
So it's just this weekend. So buy the tire gloss gel and the wheel rim shield, you get $3 off that total package. So that's it for tire gloss gel and for the SONAX wheel rim shield. If I may, sorry this is taking a little bit longer than other times, but I do want to show you, and I touched on this a couple of weeks ago, this is the SONAX CC36 ceramic coating. This is the kit that we just took possession of about 2 weeks ago, and we've got a lot of interest in the product, and it's great, and we've had some really good questions about it too. So one of the questions is the kit itself. You can go online and go to like sonax.com, which is the German site, and the sonax.com site. If you click on the CC36 package, you will see 3 canisters in that package. Our kit has 2 canisters. Okay, so what's the third canister? The third canister is the paint prep that is included in Europe and some of the other countries that they sell elsewhere. That paint prep, it's a fantastic product. It preps the paint and strips all the oils and machine oils and whatever that's on the paint before you put the ceramic coating down. However, in the United States, our VOC regulations will not allow us to bring that product in, so we can't import it. So we had to tailor it a bit, and we have the two canisters in this kit, which is the ceramic coating, and which is called the base coat, or the gloss coat. That's the 2 products that are in there. So from a preparation standpoint, what we've been told is you can use an alcohol wipe, which a lot of guys out there that detail and put ceramic coatings on know what that means. It's just a diluted isopropyl alcohol and water. 10 to 1 should be good. 10 parts water, 1 part isopropyl alcohol. The only thing that you have to pay attention to is alcohol softens paint. It softens clear coat. So if you're polishing after you use an alcohol wipe, be a little bit extra careful in that. Or you can use the SONAX Multistar. SONAX Multistar will also work as a paint preparation product to get the oils and contaminants off the paint surface. This product, if it's applied properly, which everyone will, it will last 1 year without any ongoing maintenance. Okay. The title says SONAX ceramic coating CC36. What they mean by 36 is if you wash the car correctly and you apply polymer net shield every 6 months, the coating will last 3 years or 36 months. So that's the reason why they say polymer net shield, or I'm sorry, that's why they say CC36. So the question is, and it's a good one, okay, if I put this down and then I put polymer net shield on it every 6 months, why do I need this and not the polymer net shield? Well, this will last 1 year by itself, okay? The polymer net shield, what it does is kind of rejuvenate the hardness in the coating itself, in the gloss coat, and it'll strengthen it, and you'll get the coating to last 3 years at that point. So that's the purpose of why they set it, and another reason why putting the coating down, it enhances the gloss, and then the polymer net shield is just there as a kind of a maintenance thing. Our philosophy with coatings is we don't think that it's good for a detailer to put a coating on that's going to last 3 to 5 years. there's going to be customers that think, okay, if I put a coating on this thing, it's bulletproof, it's going to last 3 to 5 years. I don't need my detailer to do anything more to the car. I'll just run it through the car wash and it's fine. I've paid the money, it's okay. With ours, it's a flexible bond ceramic coating. It's not 9H hardness, but what it does is it allows you to put a maintenance type program together with your customer, so that you're adding to the satisfaction in their car, and you're making sure that you're recovering revenue that's not lost with a longer lasting coating. So that's kind of our philosophy behind it. So those are some of the questions we have. We just wanted to clarify. We'll do a little bit more on application and things later on, but again, tire gloss gel, wheel rim shield, $3 off this weekend only, and thank you again for your time. Glad to have you.